Hello my lovely loaves and welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to show you guys how to make my newest build, which is going to be my washer and dryer. Gotten some requests for it. Now I'm going to give you guys a heads up right now. This is not a cheap build. I'm sure that there are some things that you can not put in it, but if you want this exact build, it's going to cost you. That being said, I will give a breakdown of all the items you need with the cost at the end of the video. So let's get into it. Here is, and I do have a photo I had at the beginning too, but so here's my washer and dryer. It's actually really neat. It opens up over here. As you can see, I have clothes in there. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's get started. I'm not going to add any of these extra things to the cost. I'm just going to do the washer and dryer themselves. So let's get to it. All right, so it's taking me days to build this thing because I was trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to do it. All right, so what you're gonna want to do is start with these right here. I'm just gonna start taking this apart so that you guys can see what you're gonna build. So you're gonna need, not that, and I grab this thing all the time. All right, so you're gonna need some of these decorative wall panelings. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3. I might put a 4th one there, but since it's against the wall and you can't see it, I'm trying to save Dems like everybody else. So we've got 3 of the decorative wall panelings. We're going to do a cutest pencil box. I did the lovely diamond heart mirrors on it. I will show you guys the build without these. I added these at the last minute. And again, this is just like my extra stuff that I put on it. So I had 2 of those. And then I used the candy heart decor for the buttons. I will tell you guys a cheaper way to also do that without some of these more expensive pieces. So we've got 2 of those. We've got 5 of these candy hearts. Oh my goodness, so many. And then these shiny bars, my favorite things in the world. Every time. That's from outside and I'm constantly grabbing it. It drives me insane. I'm gonna put that back. That does not go with this. All right. That's just a core, so we will not count that one. This box here, I'm gonna put it over here. This right here. Put that one right there. One of those guys. Some more handles. This guy. The actual washing machine itself. Oh, so many pieces, guys. So many pieces. Okay. I'm just going to stick this one here. No, I'm not, because it's not a good place for it. I'm going to put this one here. All right. I'm going to leave these up for now. No, I'm not. We'll move these out of the way, so that you guys can see how to do this. And there I go, grabbing stuff again I don't want to grab. I do this on a hourly basis. It's so frustrating, let me tell you guys. Okay, there we go again. Grab stuff I didn't want to. All right, now that I have completely taken down my washer and dryer, let's get to it. All right, so what you're gonna want to do is start with the outer parts. So that's going to be the decorative wall paneling. I guess we're going to do the dryer first here. So that one goes to the dryer. So I did the front here. Okay. Then it has a top, which I believe is this, maybe? Yes. Okay. So then you're going to take the decorative wall paneling. I did 16 and sized it to the size that I wanted. Then you're going to do a desk storage basket. I did size 5 and then resized it. So that just makes like the sides and the top. You could also use poster paper. Completely up to you. I just had a bunch of the boxes, so I'm just reusing stuff I already had. All right, so that is your basic start of your washing machine. Next, we need to make the front, right? So we're gonna start with a star desk trash can. The first one is gonna be size 1. The second one is gonna be size 2. You're gonna take the first one, make it the size that you want, stick the second one inside of it, and just slide it in so that it is like this and it comes together, okay? And as you can see out here, it does stick out a little bit. That is fine. The reason why I did that is because next I wanted water. All right, so for a cheaper version of the water, you're gonna grab a scented eraser number 27, like so. And I use bubbles. Now this color is actually going to be under blue. So you're going to go to blue, scroll down and find the bubbles. They are, let me find it here. Takes a minute. It's this one right here by Simply Aria. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but it's this one right here. It's the bubbles. It's also the bubbles that I use over here for boiling water. So I did that as my background. You can use any bubbles that you want. That's the ones that I choose. This still looks okay. It is not moving. If you do not have gears, this steampunk gear decor, that is okay. You can still do this. It's still going to look cool. It just won't move. You are not able to buy these. These are a seasonal item. They're only available in September. Right? Yeah, you can't buy them right now. So they're only in September and they were 1,500 dems a piece. So I have a few of them because I use them for a lot of my builds. I actually wish I had gotten more. All right, so next what you're gonna do is if you have the steampunk gears, you're gonna take your first gear, it's the big one. Only handle number 1 spins. It didn't used to be this way, they changed it. I hate it, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to resize. If you cannot resize, then you're only gonna be able to do one of the gears. So, also I should mention on the gears, so the first one, I had gear handle 1. I sized it up because it is a small gear until basically it just comes around the edges of this. And it doesn't fill in the hole perfectly. It's not perfect. It's okay. So that's your first one. Now this is again going to be under the blue and it looks like this. It looks like spitting bubbles. Go figure. So we come down here. I believe, I'm going to see who it's from. I spent a lot of time, and this has been happening to me all night, guys. All night. It's driving me crazy. It just happens too much. Let's see here. I spend a lot of time looking at prints so that you guys don't have to. Okay, it's down a little bit further. It's past that one. Where is it? It's right here. It's by Kitzilla. I love a lot of her patterns. They're fantastic. Or his. My apologies. I don't actually know. If you do not have the pattern designs, that's okay. Just use a blue. I realize that not everybody has those, but so there you go. So all of the gears are going to be in that pattern, this one right here. So your next one, again, they're all going to be gears number 1. You're going to place the second one in there. It's going to be a little bit smaller. Then the first one is going to start covering up the holes, as you can see in the print. And then your last one, go ahead and stick that, oops, in the very, very middle, like so. It's not completely centered, but that's, okay, that's probably not, okay, there we go. And there you go. So now we have all of our bubbles spinning around. It looks cool. All right, so after you've done your gears, now what we're gonna wanna do, oh my goodness, I am just moving around like crazy. Let's see, what did I do after that? I'm trying to think. Okay, so now I need to finish the door. So for the door, I did, I wound up using this. We might actually not need that. Let me see. Okay, so a cheaper version of the little side lock is the scented eraser, like so. You can use that. It makes the little handle right there. The pattern for this one is going to be this purple one. I believe it's in purples. Might be under luxury. I actually can't remember this one. It's just funny since I just did this not that long ago. But it's like a purple silky color. Oh, here it is. So it's this one right here. They're both by the same one. Boa, I'm not even going to try to pronounce these. I give up, guys. You can see the screen. Write it down. So it's this one, not this one. Is what I use for that. Just so you know, for these, I use the molding. I just used purples. Same with the box. It's just a purple. Do whatever color you like, though. I mean, I just went with purple because it matched the room. Okay, so then I grabbed a pencil sharpener and threw that in there just to kind of make the little lock part. You do not have to do that. Or you could do it without the scented eraser and just have the lock part. Either or. Doesn't matter. I don't even think I meant to have the scented eraser there still. I'm going to actually take that out. Am I? I can't remember. Well, it was there for a reason, so I'm just going to leave it there. But I might take it out because I'm not too sure that I actually need the scented eraser there. But anyway, moving on. So now you've got the front of your spinning washing machine. Now we need to decorate the front. So I use a lot of custom decorations. I will do a video showing you guys how to do this on another day. I wanted to do it as one of my newbie videos to show people, but basically it's emojis, guys. Go Google some copy and paste emojis and throw them on either sticky notes or paper and you'll see. So the first thing I wanted bubbles. Okay, and there's this really adorable bubble emoji and RH hates it. So I couldn't use that one. So I went with this one, which is the soap with the bubbles. I put it, you can't see it depending on what angle you're on, obviously. But that's fine because when you're far away, you see it. So I did a size 14 and then I just scaled it down so that it fit. Next, I did, I'm trying to think, it's this one, I think, poster paper 15. And I did a heart. And then I think it's this one. Nope. It's this one. And then this one right here, which is 14. Another heart. On these ones, the heart is this right here. It's not colored. It is like a gray-white heart so that I can color it myself. When you look at emojis, if emojis are pre-colored, like if you do a red heart, when you try to color over the red heart, it's not going to come out the colors that you want. So try to find things that don't really have a lot of color in them so that you can color what you would like. All right, so I did that. Got my hearts, got my bubbles. I think I need to put the heart, or maybe I'm going to do the bubbles last. Let me, oops. I think I want to put the bubbles over the top of this. I'm not liking that it's like that. So I'm going to move this really quick. And this, really quick. Okay, now let me try it. Okay, so we're gonna put, nope, still doesn't matter. All right, oh, there we go. Just didn't have it in the right spot. Okay, so then this one, there we go. That's better. It's still doing it. That's gonna drive me insane. I'll fix it later. So you kind of have to mess with them when it comes to the emojis to see how you want them to go over things. See, when I do that, it wants to go over it. So we're just going to put it there. Okay. So there's my heart with my bubbles. Closest thing I could come to. So I'm just going to put that on the side for some decoration. Next, this is actually backwards to me, guys. I mean, I had such a hard time with this. So in my home, my dryer loads like this and my washer loads on the top. So it is very backwards to me making these, but I wanted to make them as similar as I could to the washer and dryers that we have in RH. So hence spinning front loading washing machine. Okay, so this is the washing machine. I named it. I took a poster paper size 9, and I named it Magic Rain 360. And I said it right there. I might actually change the color of that because I don't like that. I think I'm going to make it pink, and I think I'm going to change this text color actually to probably, I'm trying to see which one I like. Not that. Oh goodness, no. I'm gonna come over here. I like my custom colors. I like messing with them. I could do a blue, but I feel like it should be blue because it's like water, right? When you have stuff and then you mess with it even more. Okay, so that's all I did. Placed it in there. I didn't have it go inside because I actually wanted it to be a sticker that you could see. I called it, I say this, and then I realized as I'm looking at this, I didn't spell it the way I wanted to. There we go. I hope that doesn't mess it up. Nope. All right, there we go. We're good. So Magic Rain 360. That's what I called it. Voila. All right, next we are going to do, this is pretty much the dryer, guys. That was it. The dryer is fairly simple. Now, extras that oh wait, I'm forgetting the buttons. What am I talking about? All right, let's do dryer buttons. I'm a special snowflake, guys. Okay, so dryer buttons. Nope. It's gonna be this one. All right, so this is the Secret Inside lock handle. I use this and I stuck it there. Now, to be clear, you do not have to spend that much. If you use an eraser, like so, come down, because this is what I originally had, but then I had the locks already from a previous build. So I decided to use the locks instead. Take any of the circles, so either the avocado or the orange. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make them big, obviously. So I would want to make this kind of as big as that, is the idea. It won't be quite as thick, but that's okay. So you can do this, and then I can push it out. So, oh, actually that's a little too big. Let's make him a little bit smaller. I'm just showing you guys how to do this. So you can do this, as you see, so much cheaper. You're good. The only difference is for this, when you look at my color, I'm just using a base. This doesn't even matter. I'm just using a purple. When you color scented erasers, I've had a bunch of people ask me about this. They're like, Kibby, I colored my scented eraser, but it won't keep the color every time I move it, or I leave and come back, it doesn't save. This is why. When you color any of the scented erasers, you have to use a pattern design. You cannot color them from, well, you can color them from this, like so, but then what happens is the second I move it, it changes back. So the way to fix this is that you have to use these. So if I wanted a red, I would either use like sparkling red. I love sparkling red for the pepperonis. It's a great example. Now I can move it all I want. It's not going to change. Again, if you do not have the patterns unlocked, you will need to do that you will need to have it unlocked in order to color your scented erasers. But scented erasers, $2.50. This stupid little lock handle is $1,500. Save your dems. Again, I will be making a video. It's going to have to be after Christmas, unfortunately, because I am just so busy with the holiday season. I have the raffle coming up and everything. I don't have time to do this video, but it is so important to build smart, especially for beginners. Take like all the knowledge and all the mistakes as beginner builders made when we first started building and we didn't really know all this stuff and we bought secret handles, not realizing, especially now that we can resize, that you can use a scented eraser. Why would you spend, if you don't need this lock part, and you just need a round handle, there is just no reason to spend 1,500 dems. Spend 200, buy a scented eraser. There's just no reason. So I will make a video kind of going over beginner builder fundamentals and just the importance of knowing your shapes, knowing what shapes and sizes stuff change, knowing the patterns. All of this stuff is just really important for building, not only cheaply, but unique builds. So that's my little spiel on that. I don't need this now. I'm just going to throw them over there. All right. So I had the lock. After the lock, I'm going to take this shiny bar handle. No, I'm not. Wrong one. Okay, so it's going to be this one because he's big. Okay, shiny bar handle. They're not expensive, so I don't really have a do it cheaper way. So on the shiny bar handle, I did size 4 because it's the smallest size you can do. I think I actually sized it up, stuck it in the middle, and pushed it in to make a power button. Voila. You can do it with the scented eraser. Just stick the bar handle in the middle of the scented eraser. Next, I did my 3 buttons in the middle like we have in the laundry room, in the bathing quarters. Now for them, they have circular ones. Again, I originally was using magic erasers until I started doing this whole heart design thing I was going for and realized that I had a ton of these candy hearts. So I am using the candy hearts for this. Size 13 on all of them, I believe. Yes. And then I just sized them down and did my best to, it's a pain to actually get them all to like line up perfectly. Trust me, I've spent hours. I don't even know if mine are completely like lined up. It's close enough because eventually you just want to pull your hair out and you just don't care anymore. Shiny bar handles 4, and you're just going to stick them again like you did with the power button into the middle of the candy hearts and then press them in. What did I just do with something? I don't know. I'll find it later. Again, if you're not using candy hearts, you just use these. Just size them down a little bit smaller than this guy. Maybe color them a little bit different. Stick some shiny bar handles in them. Or don't. The circular ones that are in the bathing quarters don't actually have anything on them. They're just circular. You know me, I'm special. I'm just so special. I always have to do stuff a little bit extra. So there we go, the candy hearts. All right, I think we are now done. So this is the base, or my basic build of this. I did add an extra, this guy right here, I believe. I put him on top. He's a lovely diamond heart mirror, size 4. I made him smaller just for some bling on the top. It's not worth it. These things are not cheap. So if you don't have them lying around, I personally would either not do anything here or find something else. Or you're welcome to copy 100%. If that's the case, there you go. I only did it because I had a bunch of these from a previous build I did. All right. So that is our washing machine. Next, we're going to do the dryer. So it's going to be kind of the same. You're going to do a decorative wall paneling. Yes, mine is not perfectly lined up. It drives me crazy, but not enough for me to change it. Let me tell you. At least not currently. So I did one of those. I actually put the next one. I actually put on the side here. And the reason being is because I have this open and I wanted to be able to like have it look all like one thing. Honestly, you could do one of these where it's the storage bin or just do a piece of paper. You do not have to spend the dems on this unless you happen to have some left over. Or if you want to do 100% copy of this build. So this is going to be decorative wall paneling 14 resized and 16 resized. I did purples on these once again to match these ones. All right. Now, I did not originally start with laundry baskets. Oddly enough, I actually didn't own any laundry baskets. So originally what I had done is I took a pencil box. You do not have to use the pencil box. The pencil box is not cheap. It is up to you. The reason why I went with the pencil box is because, well, it opens. I don't want to do it right now because I don't want to lose all my settings. But when you click on it, it opens and it looks cool. So that's why I went with it. You do not have to do that. You could throw a piece of paper up here, resize it, and call it good. And not have it open and not having it close inside of it. And it just looks cool, right? If you want something that is a little more fancy, a little more interactive, you want to grab this pencil box, number 7, and size it to fit into your washing, or your dryer. Sorry, this is the dryer. Okay. Next, what you're going to want to do is, you can do this one of two ways. I'm just going to throw these in here. I threw 2 laundry baskets in it, and I really don't want to mess it up. So I threw 2 laundry baskets in it. So when you open it up, it already has clothes in there. But before I did that, bought the laundry baskets, I was honestly just throwing in clothes, like my skirts and stuff, resizing them and pushing them down into the pencil box. You can do that too. Works fine. Color your clothes, whatever patterns you want. Save yourself the dems if you don't already have the laundry baskets. Okay, so after that, we're going to go with the back. So I took a computer mouse pad. I like this better when you're doing these right here with the angled. You can use paper. I just like the shiny mouse pads better. Either way works. It's personal preference. So I took a mouse pad, kind of tilted it slantways, and pushed it into the back. Colored it purple. Next, I took a Froggy alarm clock and again, tilted him and pushed him back in there like I have over here. You do not have to do this, guys. It was just something extra I decided to do. I did spend the dems for it. I'm not a smart cookie sometimes, but I really, really just wanted the numbers. So there's my Froggy alarm clock is in there so that it has shiny, cool numbers. I might buy one again at some point and find a way to throw it up in this. But again, for 15,000 dems, do you guys see how few dems I have? It's just, yes. So I need to grind to stop buying stuff. And yeah, so we're not doing it that way. I just went with the one extra Froggy alarm clock. Which I feel like he needs to go. I'm going to make him one more bigger. There we go. Oops, and down. There we go. Yeah, now it doesn't disappear when I'm over here. Okay, so next we're gonna do the buttons for this one. So we've got our power button, secret inside lock handle number 1. Again, you guys can use your scented eraser if you do not have the inside lock handle. Honestly, there is just no reason to buy this thing. The only reason that I would buy this thing is if I did not have the designs unlocked and I could not color a scented eraser. Otherwise, don't waste your dems. Just don't do it. There's no reason to. I just happen to already have these, so I didn't have to spend any dems. All right, so then it's the same thing with this guy. We're going to take one of these. That's my biggest one, shiny bar handle number 4. And we're just going to place him right inside the middle and squish him in. Like so. I actually kind of wish he was out a little bit more. There we go. That's why he wasn't out more. I need to fix him because I like when they stick out a little bit more. The downside to building at an angle, guys, is that when you build at an angle, nothing moves right. Seriously? Back. Does that look even? No, that's not center. Backwards. Why? Why does it hate me? For all the reasons in the world. Oh, see, now he's out too far. Down. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. So anyway, you guys are going to have to fight with it like I did and have fun with that. Really, and at the end of the day, nobody's going to notice that it sticks out a little bit further than you. I'm just weird and like super OCD about weird stuff like that. All right, so handle, and then we've got... I did, again, candy hearts on either side of my froggy alarm clock. You do not have to do the froggy alarm clock, and these can be circular. In the middle here, you could put, I'm trying to think. Like, you could do the nail file across the top with some buttons. Like, find your own way. But there are ways to, like, make it look cool. So... I have faith in you guys. If you want it exactly like this, again, froggy alarm clock, 2 of these candy hearts. All right. Then the candy hearts have the shiny bar handles. You guys have fun putting them in there. This took me hours. I'm pretty sure they're still not even, and I gave up. But there it is. All right. So that is this. Then I wanted a little more hearts, a little more bling. I didn't want this to look so much like my... stove over here. So this is when I started to get a little extra on you guys. I added another lovely heart mirror, number 6. I put it over the top, and now I'm gonna, because I made my froggy alarm clock bigger, now I have to not do that. Oh, I'm gonna have fun. No, I'm not. I don't like doing this. Okay. I will have to, now I'm going to have to fiddle with this. Backwards. There we go. And down. Forward. Yes. There we go. So there, my froggy alarm clock looks a little bit different. I think I'm going to color this a different color, though, because that's a little too much like the regular. And now I can't really see it. Bear with me for a second, guys. We're just going to rechange this color. I'm thinking some kind of like two-toned on the purples. I don't like that one. Oh, goodness, no. I don't want yellow. That's going to have green. Do we have another? I don't want yellow in it. I'm trying to think. No, I have another two-toned in here. Oh, goodness, no. But, woo, that is bright. No. I like that. That's kind of pretty. But no. This one. Oh, no. Because that's got too much blue in it. I had that one at one point. Nope. Don't want to do those. Thinking. I don't want that because it's split. I'm going to go with that one. Okay. Which is like my other ones. Okay. So... I went two-toned on the colors, so it's a little dark and then goes light for my little dude right there. All right, next we're going to do, and I might change that again because I don't know if I like that. But moving on. Then I took another one of these for my front just because it was plain. And I needed it to be extra, so I went with this. This color and this color, I believe, are actually the exact same. Funny fact. So So that's right there. And then if I click on this one, I believe it's going to be the same. Oh, no, they're not. This one did not go the color I wanted. All right, I'm going to find this color, and this is going to be that. We'll find it later, though. So anyway, I pushed it in there so it just had the little swivels at the bottom instead of like the huge all of it. My personal thing, don't ask. All right, let's see. Next, we did the outside decor. So I had this right here. I decided to do this to signify that it's serious. This is what I'm saying, guys. Imagine when you're trying to build and it's like every 10 minutes. So I did this right here to signify high dryer. I don't know. Is anybody getting that vibe? Because I'm trying here. And then I put some more hearts on it. That is the wrong thing. Like before. So this is paper poster 4, 18, and 13. Sorry, this one was 4, and this one is 4, by the way, in case you guys are wanting to follow along. So yeah, so I threw those on there, kind of going with this heart theme, and that's the dryer. Let's see, did I do with this? Where was this? Oh, right, so you guys could do this. So I did the nail file across to kind of like, I'm sorry, I forgot I had done this. So back to the dryer. Lastly, I put this nail file on. I put it on at the end to kind of like glam up the buttons a little bit. If you do not do the froggy alarm clock here, I would suggest doing a nail file across with your buttons. It just makes it look nicer. And the nail file is stupid cheap. 500 Dems. I mean, even if you don't have game passes, that's like not even 2 levels. Almost 2 levels, but not quite 2 levels. Let's see. I think that is pretty much it. I threw this on top and my cheerleader pom-poms. We're not going to talk about that though, because those are just extra decorations. I just want to come over here and talk about this. So mine opens, as I had said before, for my dryer, and I have the clothes, the laundry baskets in here. You do not have to use the pencil box. And also, again, when I originally did this, I did not use the laundry baskets. I just threw in, I literally went to furniture and went to like my skirts, and I actually went to my accessories too. Like I had my boa in there. So like some of this stuff I had stuffed in here and just sized it down really small. If you don't have resizing, you're going to have a harder time doing that, obviously, with the clothes. And then you might want to use the laundry baskets. At least one. I did size down my laundry baskets, though. So they're laundry basket 1. And then I kind of tilted this one is kind of sideways. So you're not seeing, I didn't want the skirt to be showing because I already had the one skirt in here and I wanted more blankets. So this one, I had the blankets, but it was just an easy way for me. And I might throw in some more stuff because you can still kind of see the bottom, but yeah, meh. So that's what I did. This is actually just like a lazy hack. Honestly, I'm regretting buying 3 freaking laundry baskets now, but I was just being lazy. Let's be honest. Even I get lazy sometimes. So there you go. Otherwise, don't do that. Just throw in your clothes. Or if you're really short on Dems and you want a build similar to this, but you don't have all the Dems to build it, that's fine. Just don't use the pencil box and just put something else on top of here to cover it. Yes, it won't open, but it'll still look really cool. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this build. I will show 2 other cool things. I do love that if I click on this, it does light up. Probably going to change the color to match that one though. And if you click on this to have the buzzer go off, it buzzes, or you can click on the light and it lights up, however you want to do it. So again, I just like when stuff is interactive, which is why my stuff tends to move. But there you go. So like I said, I will make a breakdown part of this build for you guys on how much the total cost for it is, with I think I'm going to do it with how I have it built, though. It's just easier for me to do. Just know that it can be cheaper than what I have listed if you use the scented erasers. The next video I will be doing for you guys right here, ooh, and I need to update this, is my smart fridge. As you guys can see here, it has buttons, it glows, it says the temperature. Right now I'm doing a Christmas countdown. My fridge has some new stuff in it. I have some eggnog in here. Instead of a full pizza, I did a slice of pizza, and I moved my cake in here for now, as well as making some eggs. So, yes, I will have this build up for you guys soon. I might even add, I also made a blender right here that blends up my fruit. I don't know if I'm doing anything else with that, but if anybody is interested in this build, I will be happy to show you guys how to make this as well. Otherwise, we will do this one here soon. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed my laundry room build. If you have any questions or just need any help or anything, just send me a text in game, or also you can just comment in the videos. Make sure that you like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye-bye, guys.